someone's ever bothering you, just scream in their face.
Yeah.
Like my parents, for instance, they'll be like,
Please, please get a real job. Please move out, please.
like just, ah! Don't ever try to have a respectful conversation and work things out. That's what losers do. You guys. Try not to cringe, Karens. Oh, try not to cringe, try not to cringe. How about try to do something original? No. I don't want to put effort into YouTube. I like trying not to cringe, and I like talking. No, I'm gonna do other stuff. I just wanted to look at Karens, okay? It's been a little while, and I like them. I like the way they make me feel. Come on, man. You got me like revved up like a motorcycle. When I see one of those videos, I just wanna kiss them.
Yeah.
Right on the lips, all of their lips.
Oh, you suck.
All right, let's watch some Karens who have nothing better to do in their lives. Mom calls train man a pedo. Train man? Do you mean conductor?
Fuck you, whore.
Excuse me?
You heard me. I got all kinds of cameras around, so go for it. I didn't say a damn word to you. I just looked at you as you walked away.
You're a pedophile.
You're a whore.
All right, bro, chill. Actually, neither's okay. Why are you calling him a pedophile? Clearly, this video started midway through something. Shouldn't have called you a whore, but why are you calling him a pedophile? Because he looked at you when walking away?
Excuse me?
You heard me.
My kid was gonna get on your train, and you're
I don't want her on my train. Not with a whore mother like you.
a whore mother.
You heard me.
Do you hear the way that this man's talking?
Who's that guy? I like the way he's standing there. I like him. What's going on right now? So I'm assuming he looked at her while she was walking away with her daughter, and he's a pedophile? I don't know.
What do you mean he's calling me a whore mother?
Yeah, I did. And I got cameras everywhere. Just showing exactly what you fucking did to me.
What did I
You
do?
walked away and then turned around and
Because
started
I didn't
jumping.
pay to get on?
You can go.
Wait, what?
I hope you're walked away and then turned around and
Because
started
I didn't
jumping.
pay to get on?
You can go.
Because I didn't jump?
I hope you're recording it. Let people know what a you are to jump somebody that's doing their job like you did.
Jump you?
He is, you too.
No, you are.
What did I was gonna pay?
Wait, so this guy's on his side. You're a child molester. No, you're a child molester.
What did I was gonna pay for the ride with my child?
Get out of here.
We're at Arizona Mills
I
Mall.
put my kid on your
And do you think I want my children riding that train? I was gonna pay for a train ride. No, I won't do it.
Yeah, you get back in your little train, buddy. He just runs her over. Alright, I think, like, literally every person in this video is wrong. How convenient she only shows the part where he reacts to whatever she called him first. Also, calling someone a pedophile and then get offended when he calls you name back is classic. That's true, because you are calling him a name. I think it's a little childish of the both of you. I think he was acting very childish. I mean, yelling at her that she's a whore is crazy, dude. I mean, come on, just, like, pack it up a little bit. I get it, it's probably super, like, if someone was yelling at me, calling me a pedophile, I'd be like, what? I would not yell at them back that they're a whore. I would not do that. And you can't say it's okay. Oh, it's okay. He called her. She called him a name first. No, they're both supposed to grow up. Okay? Like, you're in a mall, bro. Just stick up for yourself. Say what you want to say without insulting her back. I think she was in the wrong, of course, too, completely calling him a child molester and then saying the other guy's a child molester. Why? Because he didn't agree with you? What's going on? Where is your daughter right now? Is she still in your hands? Doing this in front of your kid? Like, what are you recording? The way she cut this video, if she did, was very, like, we're missing a lot of information. I don't know. I don't know who the Karen is. I think it's all of them. That was pretty cringe from all of them. Maybe not the guy, but that was also recording because he was trying to, like, back his brother up. But then he said, no, you're a child molester. So that ruined it. That took his aura away. Oh. Yeah, that was really cringe. What am I saying, guys? Don't try to ever resolve things with any respect or anything like that. Just, of course, we all have our moments where we slip. But no, you shouldn't be name calling. Well, what would I do if someone was yelling at me that I'm a pedophile? I wouldn't call them a whore, no. I would, I'd say, no, I'm not. What did I do that makes it seem like I'm a pedophile? Oh, you looked at my daughter? Is that what? Because he said, I only looked because you looked. So it's like, why were you looking? I mean, sometimes you just look around. Maybe he was checking you out. Maybe he was checking your daughter out. So you run up to him, record him, and call him a pedophile. But that's just a crazy assumption. You don't know if he was checking your daughter out. That's tough. He was getting very defensive, but wouldn't you if you were getting called a pedophile? I don't know. If someone's like clearly looking at my kid, I'm gonna run over to them and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And then maybe I'd tell their manager. I wouldn't yell at them, just call them a pedophile. That's not gonna do anything. What, public shaming them? They're still gonna be a pedophile, I think, because they're not just gonna let that. They're not gonna be like, "Yes, you're right." They're gonna be like, "No, I'm not," and then they're gonna do it anyway. So you should like tell their manager maybe. He said he has cameras everywhere, so you can look at the cameras. So I don't know. I feel like I'd agree with him if you want to look at the cameras. Pull up the footage. I feel like I go way too much into these videos. But what I'm saying is, if someone came up to me saying that I was a pedophile, I would just defend myself and say, let's look at the footage and see that I wasn't checking out your kid. I wouldn't call him names. And if I were her, I would say something to him. And if he's freaking out, check the footage, fuck it. And then I'd be like, okay, I want to see the footage. And I want to talk to your manager, bro. Like, I don't know. If he was clearly checking out my kid, yeah, beat him up. She tried to push him in the water for fishing, lol. Lol.
You know there's no fishing on this property, right?
Hey, how about we try mind your business on my mind?
Oh, really? Oh, bastard.
Oh, bastard! Hey, I'm gonna say this. What was that response? If there's no fishing on the property, hey, how about we try minding your business and I'll mind mine? That was a dick response. God, I'm the worst, bro. I did see a comment that said I have terrible takes. But why'd you say that? If it is private property, I mean, who the fuck cares, bro? Who the fuck cares? Then let the police handle it, bro. Or let the owner handle it. I guess it matters if it's like you're trying to protect the fish and they're like, oh my god, shut up, just watch the video.
Thank you.
Hey, what is wrong with you?
I like people who follow the goddamn rules on this property. That's what's wrong.
Call the cops.
We pay these. I'm going to. I'm going down to the office.
Now, lady, what were you gonna get out of pushing him in the water? What were you gonna get out of that? If that happened to me, I tried pushing someone in and I fell like that, I think I would eradicate myself. I would eradicate anyone who's known that I existed, anyone who was in a 30-mile radius of this place. I would nuke myself. Oh, bastard! When she fell. Oh my god. Hey, lady, you know there's a much easier way to handle that. If you really have a problem with it, oh my god.
Excuse me, sir. You're not supposed to fish in there. It's private property.
And then if he's like, hey, how about you mind your own business? Which was a dick thing to say. Because if it is private property, there's got to be a reason, right? Maybe you're not supposed to fish. If it's private property and you can only fish if you live there, then it's not the biggest deal. Then just go tell the property manager or whatever. But if you're not supposed to fish there at all, because of like you want to keep the fish in there alive or whatever, I don't know, whatever lake rules there are, whatever river rules, pond rules, I don't fucking know, then that's different. I don't know, this guy did not need to say that. But you trying to push him was crazy. It's just it's a whole lot of fucking, you know. Do you think she went home and lit herself on fire? Because that's what I would do. And then you trying to attack him after too. What has happened to you before this moment that has made you like this? I've never gone on a walk and been so angry that I see something like that and I freak out. Even if you see it all the time, even if you're in the worst mood, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna do it. People need to learn how to control themselves. This isn't the way to handle situations. If your plan is to call the cops, then call the cops. You are not the cops. You can't do anything. You stupid fuck. And now you're gonna get in trouble because you push him. What was the end result if you push him into the water? That counts as assault, right? If you went flying into the water and you walk away.
Yeah, I told him.
No, you dumb fuck. You're gonna be fined. We were just looking at sunglasses. Okay, this is the TJ Maxx thing. I've seen this, but I haven't. I saw it on my For You page and I scrolled right by. I don't watch this stuff in my free time. I do it for you guys. I do it for the cause. I knew it was gonna be something that would get my blood boiling. My bud boiling.
I heard you said something worth $34 was not worth $34, as if you could not afford it. And your assertion that it would not be a commodity you would wear upon your...
What's with people wearing masks and then taking them off? Or wearing them under their nose? Like, what's the point? Just don't wear it. Just don't wear it. Just don't wear it. Already, I think you're having an episode. Why am I laughing? That's not funny.
Wear upon your objectified body as a woman. So tell me, price your bodies in this TJ Maxx to me as you view items that you would encapsulate yourself within, as you smell.
Wait, what's happening? What is she saying? Did she say they smell? I didn't understand a word she said. I wasn't listening.
Great commentary.
I couldn't listen because I didn't understand it.
They won't catch that on camera. They reek, and I regret asking them questions. They look like this. Anything else? I'm okay, thank you. You're okay? I'm good. You look like a failure.
Why'd she back up at the end like that, like all intimidating? Who are you scaring? What's going on? Are you okay? No matter what happened before this video, maybe she just doesn't like people filming in stores. Maybe she just doesn't like people. Whatever happened before this video, I don't know if it like warranted this at all. I think that was a little too much, a little embarrassing. I think I cringed, guys. Wah, wah, I think I messed up the try not to cringe challenge. Guys, I guess I need a spanking, guys. Guys, I promise they're just jokes. So I think she's just having an episode. I think that's a clear thing. Unless we completely missed something before this video. Maybe she was offended that you were doing this in TJ Maxx and just, or maybe she thought you were objectifying yourself as women online and she didn't like that. So then she told you that you reek and stink and that she hates you basically. So it kind of doesn't make any sense to like berate other women if that's your problem. I don't know. Like not everything has to have a reason, I guess. No, it does. It does. To me, it does. But I don't think I can find it. I am somewhat of a detective, but I'd like to think that she was just having an episode. That's what I'd like to think. They were just scared of you. That would be how I would react in this situation. I would freeze up at first, at least. I would want to say something, but the second it happens, I'd be like, I wouldn't know what to say. But I think they handled it well. She thought she could pull up on me and tell me what I can do in my motherfucking yard.
Bitch, get the fuck out my yard. Fuck out my fucking yard. Fuck out my yard, bitch.
Somebody help him!
Look at me laughing at a lady screaming. That's horrible. That's horrible. What? Roll up your window. There's nothing wrong with this. She's on your property. This is a great way to deal with Karens, guys. You ever seen the video of the guy at the gas station when he's getting like robbed and he takes the hose and he sprays them with the gasoline? That's great. This is like a much milder version of that. One more time and then I'll go to the next video.
Bitch, get the fuck out my yard.
She's acting like it's burning hot, boiling water. Close your window. POV, your first Karen interaction in 60 seconds.
Hey, yes? What do you mean yes? Are you stupid? What? You just...
That was good. That was good. What?
You just cut me off back there. You didn't even say sorry or nothing. You didn't look. You cut me off back there when with all my kids in the car.
I cut you off.
Yes, he cut me off.
No,
yes,
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
And who do you think you are coming to my window banging like that? Why are you out on my car?
Because you're cutting me off in front of my kids.
No, I did not, ma'am. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No.
What's your name?
Why do you care?
I'm gonna call the police.
You're gonna call the police?
Oh my god, we just laughed together. We just laughed together at the same time. Why do I have to be cringe about it? Call the police for what? For literally what? Getting cut off? Okay, then call the police on millions of people ever, bro. Get this, I have a story for you. I was in the city the other day with some friends, and one of my friends went to cross the road, and he didn't look yet, and he stopped. And as this lady was driving by, and she like slows down, almost slams on the brakes, and is like looking at him like this. She keeps driving, and then one of my friends was like, oh, relax, like, everything's okay. And she rolls down the window, and she's like, what the fuck did you say to me, bitch? And then said the see you next Tuesday word. Yeah. I just kept walking.
Loser.
Because I didn't want to be involved. They, like, stopped their car in the middle of this intersection yelling back. Like, oh, my God. Oh, my God, relax. I wish my friend didn't say anything. But them stopping is crazy. Like, go. The light's green. Go. What I'm saying is I don't get mad at people cutting me off. Her looking like that, like, oh, yes, he shouldn't have stepped in the road, but it's fine. Everything's okay. You didn't hit him. You slowed down. He was fine. Everything's fine. If I almost hit someone, I'd be like, oh. If they're like mad at me, I would just keep driving. If they're like apologetic, I'd be like, it's okay. And honestly, I'd probably be like, oh my God, like glad they're okay. And I'd be like, damn, what were they doing to myself? But I wouldn't freak out on them. But anyways, if someone cuts me off, I'm never following them. What, she did it in front of your kids? Okay. What is this, like a power trip? I need to show my kids that I'm a strong parent. Who gives a fuck, bro? What are you gonna call the police for? You get mad with road rage and you follow the people, even flipping them off. Like, what's that gonna do? And honestly, you don't know what the person in the other car is gonna do if they're 10 times worse than you. Maybe you flip that person off so they stop the car in front of you. Like when people like cut them off and then slam on the brakes to try to get you to hit them. Or they stop the car in front of you, get out of the car and try to fight you. What if they have a gun? You know, it's just like, it's not worth it. You sticking your middle finger up at them, you trying to cut them off again isn't gonna do anything. It's just dangerous. You're in these fucking vehicles going 60 miles an hour, 50, 40, whatever, 80. Just drive. Go away. Forget about it. Who cares? And I said this before, I'm not saying let people walk all over you, but it's not worth it in scenarios. If you flip them off, okay, it's not the biggest deal in the world, but you don't know what they could do, you know? And yeah, you shouldn't live your life you should, like that. You should stick up for yourself. Just pick your battles. God, maybe I should get back to the video.
I'm gonna call the police.
Why?
I have your license plate. I just need your name so they can go and find you.
No, the fuck? You can get away from my car. You can get away from my car and get away.
No.
Before I call the cops, because you're on my stuff.
And I want you to call the cops. You want to know why?
Why?
You're getting arrested.
Why am I getting arrested?
Because you cut me off and you don't know how to drive. That's illegal.
What's your name, Karen? What's your name, Karen?
Maybe.
Get away from my car.
Maybe.
Very, very hostile right
Yeah,
now.
you came to me, knocking on the window.
Yeah, because
you need to leave.
Because you cut me off.
Bitch, you need to learn how to drive.
The only problem with this video is that I can't see this lady's face, so I can make fun of her. Because Karens always make that face. They always have that same smug look on their face. Ew. Makes me want to make out with them. Oh my God. I would never go up to someone's car, bro. Get out of my car. Like, go on with your day. You can't call the cops for this. There's nothing you can do. I'm gonna call the cops because you don't know how to drive and that's illegal. No, it's not. No, it's not. In front of my kids. Get over yourself, bro. Give her a beep and move on. The cops can't do anything. You're not gonna do anything. What are you gonna fight her? Oh my God. And if you disagree with me about the car thing, I disagree with you disagreeing with me.
Nice.
Because it's really not worth it. What do you need to go start a fight about cars for? Oh, so I can teach the other person a lesson if they did cut me off. Just give them a beep, bro. You're not gonna teach them a lesson. What if they beat you up? What if they kick your ass? What if they don't get out of the car to fight you and it's just you yelling at them? They're not gonna care. They're just gonna laugh at you and record you. Maybe she's mad you almost endangered her kid's life. Maybe that's what she's trying to say. Karen learns law in filming in public.
Hi, interview me.
There's the look. There's the smug look. There's the smug look. Stop standing like that.
Interview me?
We don't do interviews, otherwise I would.
What are you doing?
I am trying to take some video and pictures, and people keep asking me what I'm doing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to take pictures and video.
Of what?
I don't have the sun's not going to be up long enough for me to explain everything to you.
Then why are you doing it?
What is it?
work for
What's the real question? What do you really want to know?
What are you doing?
Taking pictures and video.
Okay, why?
Because that's what I feel like.
Your friend or daughter is smart. Listen to her. What are you fucking mad at right now? Because people in public are getting filmed? I think you're gonna learn the law in public filming. I understand you don't like filming. I don't care. I'm gonna film you anyways now. But I do understand like why people don't like it. But it's allowed.
Why are you shopping at the loft?
She's trying to get you to
Because
go.
I love to shop there.
Well, there you go. Carry on with that. I hope you enjoy yourself. Hope you're having a wonderful day.
I hope you get sued.
You hope I get sued?
I do.
Sued for what?
For badgering.
You really gonna get in my face, bro?
Are you in my face, bro?
I haven't moved my feet.
I'm not moving my feet.
You're in my face. You're in my face. That's what you should do, just lick them. Hey guys, you know, it's cool to stand up for your lady, you know, to stand up for your woman. Yeah! But, you know, they can be wrong sometimes. Oh, the married Karen couple. What are you doing in his face? Your wife started it. Wife, I'm assuming maybe it's your sister. Maybe you have a husband. She started it. What are you doing? Trying to be all threatening. That's so cringe. Like, grow up, bro. And yeah.
You feel like I'm harassing? Do you see this?
Yeah,
I do.
But it's okay. Part of what I do is hoping people get educated. So you'll get an education today. Police are going to show up. They're going to tell you to leave me alone and go about your day if you don't want to be on camera, and that'll be the end of it.
So, do you have a contract with the city hall and with this mall area?
At this point, that's none of your business. If you would have approached me with respect, I would have given you respect.
You don't.
You get what you give in this world.
You don't. Oh my god, I hate her so much, bro. I can't stand the way she's talking. When someone starts talking to me with that like high-pitched voice and like that fucking condescending tone, you don't. God, I just want to like throw a rock at them. It's just so fucking irritating, bro, and I hate that it gets under my nerves so well. My brother used to do it to me all the time. When we would get in fights when we were little, he'd be like, yeah, oh, what? I'm not doing anything. Oh, I fucking hate it. I want to knock him out, bro. Not her. She's a lady. I wouldn't knock her out. But the voice I want to knock out. Don't you have anything better to do in your day? Don't you have a job? A life? Not just spending your day out shopping, doing this, bro. Go home. If you're so mad about it, call the police and go home.
How are we doing, sir?
Good, how are you, man?
All right.
Good, how are you?
These gentlemen have been filming people coming into the store without their permission.
They're on a public sidewalk,
And
sir. Ma'am.
Also,
out of the
you've
store
got
and
you've
making
got
the ladies
people
that work there
coming
feel
in
uncomfortable.
to the store asking why they're
It's
being
not against the law. It's
videoed.
their.
It's not against the law to be rude to ladies.
No,
Do they
unfortunately,
have
it's
a
not.
contract here?
They don't need one. It's a public place.
No, they do need one.
No, ma'am.
Have you looked at the laws on?
Oh, so she's not going to believe the
contracts?
police either. There you go. Wow.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was a good ending, you know, but it still fucking pissed me off, bro, because she's like, no. It's just the voice that gets under my nerves. Oh my god, the way she talks, the condescendingness. I want her to just learn. Like, God, I sound so horrible. I really do sound like I want to beat the lady up. I don't. I'm just so fucking mad. Oh my god, it's just so infuriating. You don't even know a lot. Yeah, you do. Like, just, you're wrong. Accept that you're wrong. And this guy at the end too, even him, you know, if these two fuckers were right and the police officer was like, yeah, you have to be on your way, her and her husband or brother or whatever, brother-husband, would be sitting there like, yep, we don't, yeah. But then the second he's like, oh, wow, she's not going to believe a police officer either. You hear the husband, brother, like, if you're so smart, oh my God, apologize. Have you ever heard of accountability? No. It was nice seeing the look on her face when the police officer told her she was wrong. It was nice. And how she followed him in there. What are you gonna do? Do you have the law on you? He told you you're wrong. Get over it. And where did your daughter or friend go? She looks like she left because you embarrassed her. When Karens are with their kids and the kid is like hiding from them, how do they not realize? Catch a fucking hint that you're wrong. What do you do when you get home tonight? You know they both can't accept accountability. They're both home like, I need to speak to the sheriff because he was wrong. He doesn't know his laws. And if they get shown the law, they're going to be like, that law is wrong. It must have been plagiarized. The guy filming must have done it. Did they think they were being heroes because people were coming in like, oh, why are we being filmed? It's public property. If the store's mad, the store can do something about it, but they can't because it's public property. Because you've seen store owners come out and be like, oh, people are mad that they're getting filmed. Go up with respect. If I had a problem, I'd go up with respect and be like, hey, do you mind just blurring me if you use footage of me? And if he doesn't listen, there's literally nothing I can do about it because he's on a public place. And it's too bad, but at least we try to be respectful. If he's mean about it, I'll be like, okay, there's nothing I can do. I'm not going to sit there and berate him and pull out my camera and start filming. God! Everyone needs to be like me. This might be the angriest I've gotten, guys. I'm so sorry that you had to see this. Now you can watch me apply my chapstick. You know what? To cheer myself up, come on, if you've seen my other videos, my setup's a little different behind me. I'm moving out in the fall and I wanted a new TV for the place. So I bought it way too early because I got a good deal on it. And I said, oh no, it's just sitting there. I want to put it up. You're so quirky. So I got excited and I put it up. And it's fucking awesome. So that's why. Literally no reason I had to tell the story. You know, maybe you guys were wondering why the bed was different and there's a TV there. Maybe you were wondering that. I think you were. That's cheered me up.
What happened? The leg turned, there was a car in front of me, and all of a sudden I got hit from behind. Okay. And then I pulled over here.
Alright. Okay, what is this editing, bro? Like, you don't gotta show me what's up next. I'm watching the video.
We're not
Guys, I think she's really just making it worse. Oh my god, just hungry. She needs to eat. Just get up. You already have my attention.
Your information here.
Oh!
You can't leave yet. Don't leave.
I'm in the middle of an order. I have food in my car. I have food in my car.
You need to calm
I
down.
have food in my car.
Ma'am, you need to calm
I have
down.
food in my car. These cops are pissing me the f off.
Kayla, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna be
Stop.
Why are you running away?
He wouldn't let.
Hey.
There was a green light.
There's.
And he didn't go.
You can eat the food later. No, I'm assuming you're a DoorDasher. I know it can be stressful. I'm sure maybe like because you need the money, you need to get this order done. Maybe you've messed up before, but you got in a car accident. It's over. You need to handle it. And it sounds like you hit them. So you can't leave. Sorry. If it ends up that you can't be a DoorDasher anymore, you're just making it worse, bro.
Why are you yelling? Why are you freaking out?
The cops are trying to arrest me.
Kayla, we're not here to arrest you.
Let her get her food. Guys, I think she's really just hungry. She needs to eat really bad. If you just let her eat, I'm sure. If she just has a Snicker bars, I'm sure she won't be this mad. I think that's a good tactic to use against the police. Maybe just start screaming and freaking out because then they'll just leave you alone. You know, I felt a little bad for you because maybe you were stressed out, but then you start acting like a child. No, I mean the whole time you acted like a child, but then you acted like a baby and like sat down. You're just making it worse. Oh my god, just get up. Get up. Stand up. What are you doing? You're embarrassing yourself. Now you're gonna lose that job and you're gonna lose every job ever, bro. I'm not hiring you. You wanna work for me? I'm not hiring you. What am I gonna hire you for? I don't know. Nothing now. Yeah. What are you doing? Maybe don't hit the guy. But maybe the guy hit her.
You're right there, love. You're right.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
This is a disabled parking bay.
Okay,
So
yeah, well
polite.
done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you got a disabled badge?
Well, yeah, I do. It's at the front. Okay, yeah. Anything else?
God, I fucking hate the way she's smugly recording or taking pictures. I hate it. What did he say?
Disabled parking bay.
Okay, yeah, well done.
Okay, good job. Good boy. Okay, yeah. Good job. You can read.
I'm sorry. Is that a fake badge?
No, it's not a fake badge.
You,
Whoa, excuse me, what are you doing?
you don't look like you're disabled to me.
Okay, and what's that supposed to mean?
This is a disabled parking place, and
Yeah.
I would like to park my car
Yeah.
here.
Okay,
I
hold
have
on,
a
yeah.
disability.
Have you just not seen my disabled parking badge?
Yes, but I'm sorry. It doesn't look like my badge.
What's disabled about you? If I looked at you, I wouldn't think you're disabled either. You don't know.
It looks nothing like my badge.
Well, that's great. Like we don't look
It
like
looks nothing like my badge.
we don't look like each other.
It's not great because I believe it is not real, and I believe you're actually breaking the law.
I'm not breaking the law, love. You just seen a disabled parking badge. That's my disabled parking badge.
Did you borrow this and
No,
photocopy
I've not.
it?
I've
It
not.
looks like a photo.
Is this real? Because guess what, lady? You parked and walked over to him. The point of a disabled parking spot is to be closer. You parked somewhere and walked over to him. You are making it worse on whatever disability you have.
It's not a photocopy. It's a genuine disabled parking badge.
And you don't look disabled at all. And
What do you mean,
you've got
love? There's not a competition.
big,
Who's more
lovely
disabled, me or
car.
you? Is it?
You've got a big car, and there's
Okay.
no alterations.
Okay, yeah. And is there any alterations in your jacket? I don't know. I don't care. But no. But I'm saying, yeah, this is not a competition. Who's more disabled, me or you?
Excuse me, I don't have to show my disability, but it's there, and I have the correct.
Okay, so why does he have to show his disability, you fucking... Oh my god. And look at her, like, cutting him off, like, feeling disrespected. Oh my god, bro, I hate that. Like, she's just there listening to herself and thinking she's in charge and only what she says can go. And if he dares to try to say anything that's gonna counter what she's saying, it's like, oh, excuse me! How dare you disagree? I have a story, but I'll save it. Yay. Yeah, I know you guys are anticipating what it is. I bet you're very interested to hear my story. You'll have to wait. Sorry.
Badge on my car, which is actually waiting
And there's one on my car
outside
as well.
to come onto the disabled parking spot.
Okay, is there a disabled badge on my car? Yes or no?
Well, there's a badge, but it doesn't look disabled. Show me the badge.
You see right there.
No, you show it to me.
No.
Take it out and show it to
No,
me.
I didn't.
Now.
I didn't know. Well, why?
Now.
Why? Are you a parking officer?
No, I'm not a parking officer, but I know one.
Okay, then
There
call
is
him.
one.
Okay, get him.
I'm
Get
gonna
him.
call him.
I'll show him it. I'm parking officer wants to see it. I'll show him it, but I don't need to show you it, though, do I?
You need to show me because
No, I
I
didn't show
have a
anything.
disability and I want
I've
to
got one
park
as well.
here now.
I've got one as well.
What is it? Tell me.
It's none of your business.
It's like, I get it, you're not showing her because you're annoyed, but I would just be like, here, look. I don't think it's letting them win. I'd want her to go away. I'd close the windows. I'd show the badge and close the windows. If I was ever in this scenario, I just wouldn't want to egg them on. I get so annoyed. But I get it because, like, she's so entitled. So you want to, like, prove your point and show her she's wrong. But I just get so annoyed so easily. It would piss me off. Like, all these people recording and not driving away and stuff. I would just drive away. I wouldn't move. No. I just park, get out, and walk away. And if the car comes to tow it, if she calls the police and someone comes to tow it, they'll see the badge and see that it's disabled. You know? What, is she going to key your car, maybe? Okay, then you'll probably know it was her. Get her license plate as you're walking away. Get a picture of her. You have the picture. You know what?
No, you tell me. And then if I believe it's true, I will say, okay, you park here and I'm very sorry. But right now, I'm not sorry because this happens all the time.
Yeah, and right now I'm not sorry either. Because
Right,
I
so
can
what's
park
your
it.
disability?
You saw the badge,
It's none of your
though.
business.
Prove it to me.
And say what badge right there. That's all you need to see.
Right, I'm going to take that out. Right.
What do you mean you take that out?
Get that badge.
Excuse me. I'm going to close the window.
Oh, God. Well, I can't quite reach it.
Well, no, you can't reach it because you need longer arms.
This isn't real.
Yes. Well, I'm sorry, but you
You're
shouldn't
not
be
sorry.
here.
You
You've
shouldn't
got
be
no
either.
right to be here.
People can't park here. This is a parking space. You can't park here.
But you can if you're disabled.
Yeah, but like
and
you're not in
I've
the car
got a
though, are you?
disability.
Yeah, but like you're not in the car though, are you?
Of course, I'm in. My car's around the corner.
Yeah, so then you might as well go back to that car because like you as a person can't park here.
But it's just in a regular parking spot, and I want the disabled spot. I'm entitled to the disabled spot. I paid for it.
Well, I'm here as well.
Yes, but you don't look disabled.
It
And
doesn't-
you've got
Neither
this
do
big
you.
car that looks with no things changed on it. You've got nothing.
You know what's disabled? Your argument.
Woo!
I don't think that was real, and I'm kind of sad because that kind of like ruins it. Maybe I should check. No, it's on Karen Funny USA, so I can't even look at it. Is anyone in the comments? I refuse to believe that this is real. As someone with an invisible disability and a badge, I've had almost an identical conversation. Yeah, but it's just when she couldn't reach it. Well, I can't quite reach it. That's where it threw me off. Like, no way, it's real. Let me tell my story now. I know you guys have been dying. At my old job, I was working in the parking lot for a concert, and there was so many old people coming because it's an old person concert, you know, one of those disgusting concerts with all those disgusting old people. A lot of them are older. A lot of them had the disabled parking spots because a lot of them were disabled. Or a lot of them were older and they needed them because they're using a cane, they're using a wheelchair, and so there was a lot of them. So the disabled parking spots got taken up very quickly. I was in charge of keeping an eye on them. They all got taken up very quickly by people I made sure had passes for them, and then we tried to reserve spots for the other disabled people coming. And I did. So multiple people came driving up like, where's the spot? How am I supposed to park? I'm disabled, yelling at me. Because, you know, I took away the spots on purpose. And I did. If I could have, I would have. But they're yelling at me. And then this one couple was like, what am I supposed to do? He's disabled. What am I supposed to do? I told him, hey, we'll get you a shuttle. I understand it. They need it. But what do you want me to do? There are other disabled people. And you're screaming at me like, show me some respect, bro. How do you not know you're being a dick? And so they sat there staring at me until the shuttle came to pick them up because I had to call on my walkie and be like, hey, there's these fucking losers that need a shuttle. And they waited there. And it was just the wife, and then the husband was in a wheelchair. She could have wheeled him because she wheeled him up the hill and out of the concert. You know, she could have wheeled him if she really wanted to, but I think she just wanted to prove a point. She sat there and stared at me until that shuttle was ready. And I could hear her whispering things like, oh, well, where's the shuttle? Where? There's no, what? It was very infuriating, and I hated it. And I hate customers. I understand, you know, you can be frustrated that you're disabled and you think you get the disabled spot, but there are other disabled people in the world. You know that, right? I'm not trying to sound insensitive to people with disabilities either. I'm sorry if I am. But yeah, that's my story. And there was plenty of people that night like that, literally freaking out. Some people were freaking out because there was like the 6 disabled spots, like 3 on each side, and then the other parking spots were portioned off for more disabled people, and they got one of the spots at the end. So like the 7th or 8th disabled spot. And they were like screaming at me. Yeah! Because they didn't get the first one, which was like right there. And I'm like, what a fun way to start your night. Enjoy your concert. All right, I think I'm done. All right, Karens, we're done with this video. God, this one pissed me off a lot, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a little too much. Thank you for all the nice comments recently, and thank you to the new subscribers and the old ones. Don't even forget about you guys, my little panty buyers. It's a callback to an old video. No, but like 13,000 is super cool, and I'm super grateful. I'm like, that's unbelievable. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment if you did. Maybe tell me some of your Karen stories. Let me know if you liked the video. Yeah, I didn't miss doing Karen once. I think it's good that I had a long break from it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. I appreciate you, and I will see you next video. Should I do to like sign it off?